News is your local election headquarters. Virginians turned out in large numbers on Tuesday to choose the Democratic nominee for Lieutenant Governor and Attorney General. In fact, more people voted in this year's Democratic Lieutenant Governor primary than in 2021, when there was also a race for governor on the ballot. Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander spoke with a political analyst about what this turnout means and joins us live in the Digital Center. Tyler, what did he have to say?
Well, Madison, Randolph-Macon political science professor Rich Marrs says while the high turnout is a good sign for Democrats, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll coast to victory in November. As of Friday morning, results show that 485,441 ballots were cast in Tuesday's primary to choose the Democratic nominee for lieutenant governor. That number already higher than the total number of votes cast in the same race in 2021, when Democrats also had a gubernatorial primary on the ballot.
As usual with anything in politics, there's a number of overlapping factors here.
Randolph-Macon political science professor Rich Marrs says the high turnout can be attributed to several things. First, the fact that 6 candidates sought the Democratic nomination for lieutenant governor.
I think people in the Tidewater region, for example, were motivated to vote for Aaron Rouse. I think people in Central Virginia were motivated to vote for Ghazala Hashmi.
Second, the fact that Democrats really dislike President Donald Trump.
The argument about the first blue wave that we had in 2017 here in Virginia was that Trump so angered Democrats in Virginia that they rushed to the polls to vote for Democrats, because that's the only thing they could do. They couldn't vote directly against Trump, but they could repudiate his party.
Despite that, Marrs says turnout in one party's primary doesn't tell us much about who will win in November.
It suggests, I think, the Democrats that whatever they've been doing is working and they should continue to do it. But for Republicans, I think they haven't had a test yet, right? They haven't had a big primary that would show them what they're doing is working or not, whether they have to change their strategies.
Now, it's also important to note that there could still be some mail-in and provisional ballots outstanding, which could change the turnout number slightly when the results are finalized. Live in the Digital Center, Tyler Englander, 8 News.